Is it time to buy or sell BigBear.ai Holdings stock? In this video, we're diving deep into BigBear.ai Holdings. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 27th of May, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get a free price prediction and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 27th of May 2025, our system has ranked BigBear.ai Holdings as a hold/accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Let's examine the stock's performance during this timeframe. The stock has experienced natural fluctuations, but presently reflects a loss of 0% since our initial hold/accumulate recommendation. A score of 0 indicates that our system predicts high volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the most recent developments, we cannot ascertain the stock's next direction, as it could move in either direction. The stock is currently positioned at the upper part of a very wide and declining trend in the short term. This situation typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend is to be expected. A breakout above the upper trend line at $4.93 would first indicate a slower rate of decline and could also signal the beginning of a trend shift. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decline of 4.4% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between negative 51.13% and positive 5.03%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 49.72%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 8.31% to positive 259.69% over the next year. In practical terms, this would position the future price somewhere between $4.12 and $16.15. Our latest daily update for BigBear.ai Holdings includes the headline, "Significant movements in BigBear.ai Holdings stock price on Tuesday, fluctuating 21.17% between high and low." The BigBear.ai Holdings stock price increased by 23.35% on the last trading day, Tuesday, the 27th of May, 2025, rising from $3.64 to $4.49. During this trading day, the stock exhibited a fluctuation of 21.17%, with a low of $3.76 and a high of $4.55. The price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 38.15% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume increased on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical signal, with a total of 79 million more shares traded than the day before. In total, 171 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $769,200,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $10.35, while the lowest was $1.17. Currently, the price stands 56.62%, which translates to $5.86, below the 52-week high, and 72.15%, or $11.63, below the all-time high on April 6, 2022, when the price reached $16.12. BigBear.ai Holdings Incorporated, which trades under the ticker symbol BBAI, is currently grappling with serious legal challenges. This situation is underscored by multiple class action lawsuits filed against the company and its executives for potential violations of federal securities laws. These lawsuits arrive shortly after a troubling 15% decline in BBAI's stock price, indicating a decrease in investor confidence. The legal implications could create a volatile environment for BBAI's stock in the near term, as investors may respond negatively to the uncertainty stemming from these lawsuits. Additionally, with deadlines looming for investors wishing to join these class actions by June 10, 2025, this could further depress stock prices as shareholders aim to protect themselves from potential losses. In the long run, ongoing legal challenges could impose continual financial strain on the company, potentially jeopardizing its ability to attract investments and sustain growth. If the class actions yield unfavorable outcomes for BBAI, it may ultimately obstruct the company's operational strategies and future profitability. Investors should proceed with caution, as the developing legal circumstances could have enduring effects on the stock's value and market perception. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 30th of December, 2024, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned BBAI a buy rating along with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 15th of October, 2024, it was again reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned BBAI a buy rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned BigBear.ai Holdings stock a general sell rating. The price-to-earnings ratio is rated as strong sell, and the price-to-book ratio is also rated as sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts have rated the stock with a strong sell designation. The following signals have been identified for BigBear.ai Holdings. The stock of BigBear.ai Holdings presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. On potential downward corrections, support is expected at levels $3.80 and $3.22. A drop below any of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Monday, April 21, 2025, and since then, the stock has appreciated by 87.87%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal has also been detected from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. The volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical signal. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal 26 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 134 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 23 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 21 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 24 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 2 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 44 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for BigBear.ai Holdings. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $3.72 and $3.64. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, BigBear.ai Holdings finds support just below today's price at $3.72. If this is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $3.64 and $3.53. This stock may experience significant movement during the day, indicating high volatility. With a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is considered to be high risk. Over the last day, the stock moved $0.79 between its high and low, or 21.17%. For the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 13.48%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for BigBear.ai Holdings, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing losses or negative earnings. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to factors outside their control. However, if a company consistently shows a negative PE ratio, it may point to insufficient profitability and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 7th of August, 2025. Analysts have a consensus estimate of a loss of 7 cents per share. It's important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now, let's discuss some potential day trading levels for BigBear.ai Holdings. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for BigBear.ai Holdings is at $4.71. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, BigBear.ai Holdings encounters its first support level at $3.72. If this support level holds, it could be a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for BigBear.ai Holdings from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 15th of May, 2025, Hayes Dorothy D conducted an insider sale of 26,000 shares of common stock. On the 13th of May, 2025, Peffer Julie conducted an insider sale of 20,000 shares of common stock. On the 13th of May, 2025, Peffer Julie again conducted an insider sale of 25,924 shares of common stock. On the 7th of May, 2025, Ricker Sean Raymond conducted an insider sale of 14,063 shares of common stock. On the 8th of May, 2025, Peffer Julie conducted another insider sale of 20,000 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 94.766. Overall, insiders purchased 2,525,089 shares and sold 143,770,746 shares. In the last 100 trades, our recommended stop loss is set at $4.33, reflecting a decline of 3.5%. This stock exhibits significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a higher level of risk. A buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 25 days ago. Is BigBear.ai Holdings stock a worthwhile investment? BigBear.ai Holdings presents several positive indicators. However, we do not yet consider these sufficient for a buy recommendation. At this moment, it is advisable to treat it as a hold or accumulate position while awaiting further developments. We have revised our analysis conclusion for this stock since the previous assessment, moving from the sell to a hold or accumulate stance. After examining the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our systems have determined that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 28th of May, we anticipate that BigBear.ai Holdings will open lower by 225 thousandths and begin trading at $4.27. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.